Hi and welcome to the Art of Tarot. My name is Stephanie and this is a reading for Virgo, October 2020. This reading is also valid for Ascendant, Moon, I would say Venus and Mars if you want to know more about your love life and about your love interest life. And I use Western astrology, I use a couple of decks. You find everything in the description box below, personal readings and all that stuff. You know how that works if you are a tarot fan. And if you like this channel, please subscribe, please give me a like, you know, it helps a lot. And also for the other readers, you know, it really helps a lot if you just leave a like, if you're logged in and if you have an account, it doesn't hurt you and it helps spread the videos. Okay. So let's see what is going on, dear Virgos. There is a full moon starting the month already in October. So that's interesting. Like October 1st starts with the full moon in Aries. Then Venus comes into your sign on the 2nd, which is very nice. Venus is always nice in your sign. You can enjoy the beautiful stuff in life a little more. It's also good energy actually for love and money. Love more in a sensual sense, really being in a pleasurable moment. Excuse my English, I'm not a native English speaker. So if you are a German speaker or want to improve your German, then these readings are also available in German on my channel. I am located in Vienna, Austria. All right, so speaking of Vienna, Austria and music, Venus is coming into your sign, also the planet of music. You can really enjoy yourself this month and look for the beautiful stuff in life, I would say, and you can try to incorporate the beautiful stuff more. Okay, so then we have a new moon in Libra on the 16th, I'm sorry, which is great for relationships and for communication, for diplomacy, maybe finding a new start there. And then Pluto is, I think, going direct again, which is quite exciting for all of us. Pluto is hanging out in your sister sign in Capricorn. So now all the planets that are in Capricorn are going direct again, and it gives a lot of relieving energy, I think. And then there's so much stuff happening this month. I will not talk about all of it, but if something comes up in the cards, I will fact check here with my notes. And then we end the month with another full moon, a blue moon, which is the second full moon of the month on the 31st, and that's Halloween. And that's going to be interesting, a full moon on Halloween. Take care. It's good that it's a pretty grounded full moon. It's a Taurus full moon, so I'm not too worried. But also we have a Uranus Taurus opposition with the sun. So yeah, just be careful on the 31st and don't do silly stuff. All right, Virgo, so let's look at your cards. I'm using the Golden Dawn deck. Oh, Wheel of Fortune, that's very nice. Then we have an 8 of Pentacles and we do have a 2 of Pentacles. Okay, a lot of earth energy. 8 of Wands is also here, 2 8s. I like that very much. I do love the Wheel of Fortune in this deck specifically. It's a very pretty card, I think. Wheel of Fortune, it seems like your birthday season started a new cycle maybe. There was a new moon, I think, in your sign, which might have turned things around in a little bit of a different direction, helping you find the focus in a situation. And also kind of like with the 8 of Pentacles in this deck, it's very much, it's called prudence, and it's very much about the focusing on the right thing, and also at the same time having the patience that things work out in a way that you know you invest in the right thing, and there's only so much you can invest. Very earthy energy, very grounded energy, and I think, and it's even the sun in your sign in this card. So down here you have the sun in Virgo, so this card is really about the sun being in your sign, and you might still take that energy from the sun from last month in your sign with you into this new month, and that's great. And I think your season really helped you start this new year in a new cycle with the Wheel of Fortune. That's lovely. I really like that. It's really thinking about, when I look at the Sphinx, about eternal life, and about, because she has this hunk on her neck, I don't know if you can see that, and about what do you want to bring to the table. And if there would be, because when I think of the Sphinx, I always think about absurdity, like the absurdity of life. When you hit a point where you're like, well, what is it really all for? Like the rock bottom in a way, not in a negative way, but more like in a letting go kind of way, where you really ask yourself, what is it really all for, and why am I even here? Because life is so absurd and so weird. I think your season really helped you find the focus in what you want to put more energy and what you want to master, because the Eight of Pentacles also speaks about mastery. So now, wonderful, we go into a Two of Pentacles here. That is Jupiter in Capricorn, and Jupiter is in Capricorn actually right now, so that's also interesting. And Jupiter just went direct in Capricorn last month, so there is, Jupiter speaks of expansion, and Capricorn speaks of very much the opposite energy of Jupiter when it comes to nothing comes easy with Capricorn. Capricorn is a hard worker and is very materialistic and really wants to see results. And Jupiter is like, but I want to expand and I want to have it all. With these energies paired, you have a good balance between things, and that's why this card also speaks a lot about balance here. You have a longevity of manifestation. You're walking into a direction and you already know how to move forward, even though it might be a little tricky. With the Two of Pentacles, it's often asked from you to be flexible, because you do have to really look at the change, and you do have to react to the change. It's very real. It's not just in your head, or it's not just in imagination. It is already the manifestation of the energy, but you understand what to put into it, and you do see the change happening in October, and that's wonderful. I love that, because Jupiter is really about helping you expand, and Jupiter in Capricorn is helping you expand in the physical world. It can be very much about your career, about career choices, about money, that you finally see that things are coming in, things start to show, things start to be different. But at the same time, it is a time of flexibility, because this is a situation that is becoming very real and it's very new. As you can see, the card is called Harmonious Change, so it's still a very positive underlying energy. We have the Eight of Wands here on the bottom of the decks. I love that. And the Princess of Pentacles. Wow. So I want to show you this too. That's very positive reading, because underneath is a star card, but I have to stop pulling more cards up. So Eight of Wands is really like a lot of movement, a lot of things happening maybe at the same time. Communication, Mercury coming into your sign as well. That card speaks of Mercury, actually in Sagittarius, but it's coming into your sign. So yes, everything that you want to now put out, you should totally do that. And you will see, maybe there's even something coming in for you with the Princess of Pentacles, like an offer or a new possibility, a new opportunity. It can very well be an earth sign as well. But I think this is more you, because there is so much earth energy everywhere. There's like, she has this Ace of Pentacles in her hands right here. It's really so much. There will be real change, and the more you focus on the important things this month, the more you will see change happening. So I'm gonna pull a love card from this deck because, you know, we all want to know. Let's see. This is just a regular Rider-Waite deck. Eight of Wands. Oh, okay. So you're coming out of a situation where you would not see that much of a change just yet, actually, when it comes to love. Or you felt like there was no forward movement, and I think this Wheel of Fortune situation here that I see will pull you, this Wheel of Fortune put you in a direction where you are not, I think, going into a whole, or it's trying to block this way of illusionary situations, where like in a foggy situations here with the Seven of Cups. It also can mean there's a lot of options that you have in October and that you're not really sure what you want or how to move forward, but also it can be like you're imagining things that are not very realistic right now, or you are already going places in your mind and emotionally and in your fantasy where you actually, in your connection that you have or in your interest, you're actually not there, and it's a little foggy. But the Wheel of Fortune has really tried to, I think in the last couple of weeks during Virgo season, has really tried to not make you go there mentally, and also actually has tried to prevent you from wanting this too much, even though it's still an energy that's underlying. All right, so for ending this, I will pull a Secret Dakini Oracle card, and I'm very proud of this deck because that's a vintage deck. I don't know if they reissued it, but I think this is a wonderful deck, and I will read the text from the book for you, and then I will use some charms. I'm doing the whole thing this month. the whole program. Libra season, baby. Okay. As above, so below. Well, that says a lot already. What a beautiful card. As above, so below. I will go look at the book for you. 35. Okay. As above, so below. Bears the number 35, signifying resolution of complementary cycles of activity. Oh wow, that is very much the Eight of Wands energy right here. According to the classification by elements, this is a fire card, as is the Eight of Wands. Normally related to the Suit of Wands in the minor arcana of the traditional tarot. Oops. Flowery mandala is depicted set against the background of mysterious mountains glowing in the morning light of a new day. In the world below, the raw energy of the earth is seen bursting forth as molten lava from a volcano. Above is the refined essence of consciousness, suggested by the quality of the light and the expectancy of the fresh air and space. The flower is as if protected on the mind sky from the clouds or mountains, mirroring itself to produce the rich image of purple and red in form of a mandala or mystic protective enclosure. In the two worlds of above and below, it mirrors itself to form a single unity. I love this card, it's beautiful. As has been attributed to the Emerald Tablet of Hermes, the supreme alchemist, that which is above is as that which is below, and that which is below is as that which is above, for performing the miracles of the one thing. Also es geht there, it's really, oh sorry, that was my German coming through. It's really about thinking about the big picture, about the one that connects us all. Thou shalt separate the earth from fire, the subtle from the gross, gently with much care. It ascends from earth to heaven and again descends to earth, so receiving the strength of both superior and inferior things. By this means you will have the glory of the world, and because of it all obscurity will leave you. This is very much a heart card, like the heart. Indicating an opening of the heart center and the subsequent refinement of the emotions. A very favorable card, whatever the position of the Tree of Life chart, reminding the questioner of the truth beyond all dualities. That's beautiful. At the lower centers, the indication is of a need to relate worldly situations to an overall metaphysical viewpoint. It tells of the inexhaustible power of the heart. In the head or heart centers, this card suggests attainment of balance and insight into the mysteries of metaphysics. Okay. Wow. So let's look at some charms. It's fairly new for me. I started a little charm collection. All right. So we do have yeah, this is connecting things for me, connecting things and ordering things, those pins. So the red is for me really pointing to this color of the Eight of Wands. So now connecting and deconnecting also, I think, from this very intense energy from the Eight of Wands, where it's really about a lot of movement. Maybe right now it's not so much about so much movement, especially when it comes to love. We have this here with the Eight of Pentacles, where it says, yeah, okay, it's good to move forward, but it is important to do what is important to do. Maybe there is a lack of learning. This is my learning charm. It's from my old high school. Maybe it's still about figuring out where to focus your mental energy and where you have to open up and learn. This is great, the copper, because it really is, for me it's really about strong self-expression. So it's really much about being yourself, unapologetically being yourself, and what do you have to look at where do you have to look for information. And that's a Virgo thing very much, to be able to let that out. There is, it seems a little bit like a missing link, and a new start with this white pin. And the Achat for me is also very much about showing your true self. Showing your true self comes very strongly. Maybe also the safety pin, to know it's still safe. It's safe for you to show yourself. It's safe for you to show yourself. You have, with the elephant on the Seven of Cups, you have the memory that you need to see through the confusion. Go back in time. The elephant is very much about memory. So if you feel like somebody is confusing you through their behavior, somebody is like, no, I didn't say that, or I didn't do that, but you know for sure they did. Don't let people confuse you, especially in a love situation, because you do have the elephant memory with you, and you do remember very well what happened and what did not happen. So yeah, it's really about showing yourself, showing your smart self. Don't feel like you have to hold back. Don't feel like you have to hold back knowledge, and be brave about it, I would say, dear Virgo. All right. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting. Please leave a comment if you like this channel, and subscribe and hit the notification bell. You find all the information that you need in the description box below. You find my email address, my PayPal if you want to donate, and also my Amazon wishlist if you want to donate a deck to this channel. Everybody who donates a deck to my channel gets a free thank you reading. Please also add your email address if you want to do that, because otherwise I cannot contact you if you send me a tarot deck. All right, so thank you so much for being here. Thank you for listening, and thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.